Fucking throwing up.
What's up, guys? I'm officially an IPA guy now.
All right.
Thanks to this motherfucker.
I'll cheers to that, buddy, right there.
Oh my god.
I'm an IPA guy. And
if you're not, fuck you.
Yeah. I'm one of them now. I used to be a piss water drinker, but I'm converting to the IPA.
That shit's strong as fuck.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
And if you want to see us absolutely hammered,
he also will dress up in a flannel and some khakis and some Vans, and then maybe like a North Face sweater, and then you'll go to a brewery and you'll talk about how much of a beer snob you are.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
and then I'll like twirl the glasses, roll it and shit. Welcome back to another episode of the Watchu Mean Podcast. We are back, better than ever, and we got big news. This fucking guy right here, the one who's been talking the most, is running the 40-yard dash.
Sunday.
Y'all better fucking tune in because
Please.
we've been reading the comments. Everybody at work, all of our friends, we've been reading the comments. Everybody wants to see it. You're gonna see it.
People back home.
And tell them what you're gonna run.
My goal is a 4.5, and I aim not to go higher. If I don't make a 4.5, I don't plan on not making anything higher than a 4.7.
Just out of curiosity, you're how old?
45. I'll be 46 on March 14th.
And Terrell Owens ran a 4.5.
Yeah.
At 45.
Yeah.
So, just out of curiosity, you're pretty close to Terrell Owens, yeah?
Age-wise, yeah.
And there's not a doubt in your mind that you can do this.
I feel, and I'm not a workout warrior. I don't even work out.
All right.
Don't even work out.
Cooper
I
Cup
walk a lot though.
Cooper Cup.
I do walk a lot, but so my hammies are loosened. I do walk a lot, so
You're gonna have to
I'm good.
legitimately stretch.
I'm good.
Yeah, you will pull a hammy.
But I do.
We better not see a pulled hammy in this.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna be stretched out and everything. But I do need y'all support because I do want a pair of cleats because I'm gonna be running on turf. So shout out to Karina. I need some turf shoes.
Yep. 140-yard dash. He needs them.
Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna probably run a 4.4 probably if I get some turf shoes. So, Karina. Just saying. Just saying.
For reference, Cooper Cup ran a 4.5 at 20-something years old in his prime, and you really think you're gonna come in here run a 4.5, 4.5 to 4.7?
Yeah, I'm a freak of nature.
Okay.
I'm a freak of nature.
You are a meme.
Yeah, you're gonna be a
So,
meme.
but when I make it happen, what are y'all gonna think?
I will. I hope you do. I hope you do.
I will kick myself in the balls.
Yeah.
No, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that.
I'll drink 20 Tropicalias.
You want to do that anyway. No, y'all ain't got to do all that. But I'm seriously, that would be impressive. So if I make anything under 5 seconds, I mean, y'all got to tilt y'all hat off.
Oh, well, yeah.
Anything
under 5
seconds
is impressive for a 45-year-old. Yes.
Yeah, and I will be under 5 seconds. But my goal is 4.5.
I hope you can run a 4.5, but I'm just telling you, there's no way in fuck.
Yeah.
No way.
That's what I.
But I really, if you do it,
yeah,
he's different. I mean,
and
a 4.7 is different still.
Yeah, like 45. I think if anything under 5 seconds at my age will be great.
I agree.
Yeah.
And my goal is to be 4.5, at the highest 4.7. Just because I'm not training for this stuff. I'm just gonna get out off of pure just talent. That's all it is.
Do you remember?
Because that's all I got is just speed. I'm not.
Do you remember the guy who was drafted by the Bengals? It's what's his name?
From the Huskies, Washington Huskies.
Yes, forget his name.
I did too, but he's fast as fuck. He ran like a 4.2.
It was a 4.29,
and
4.28.
Couldn't catch shit. So
he couldn't play.
I'm pretty much that guy.
And he got drafted, I think, like 8th overall.
Because his speed.
His 40 sign.
He wasn't like John Ross.
It is.
That is him.
There it is.
That is him.
See, I'm an NFL guy. I really am at heart.
There you go.
But
I'm a fucking guru.
But yeah. But he was dominant in college though.
I mean, yeah, when you're running 4.28 and you're playing against college athletes, you are going to kill him.
Because all he had to do was do a reverse, boom, he's gone. You know, simple stuff.
Playing against NFL talent.
He couldn't separate his speed from, you know.
Yeah. If you have no route separation, then your speed doesn't fucking matter.
Right, because they smart DBs, like what I was telling people at work, I want those young guys because they think they can out-talent me and they're going to do all this because they're 6'3", 6'4", and shit like that. I want to go against them because I can outsmart them when they're going to try to use their height and all this shit over me, and I'm just going to outsmart them and get the ball back. That's simple shit.
Okay, so that's another
Charles
thing.
Woodson did it, who's my second
Charles
favorite.
Woodson's like one of the greatest DBs.
I feel like I am too. Or was. Could be. If I ever got I ever got a chance. I'm just saying. I used to shut.
You can't be serious.
I'm dead ass serious.
You think you would be as elite as Charles Woodson?
Fuck yeah, I just needed an opportunity.
I got the GM for the Falcons on the phone.
I can't do it now, but I'm just saying. This 45, if I run this 40 in the 45, hey, fucking out the blank, give me some kind of deal, endorsement or something. That would be impressive, because I would say.
You know what we should do? We should try and get a sponsorship out of this shit. If James can run a 4.5 40 at 45 years old
with no training,
prime Logan Paul, you have to sponsor us.
Hey, I'm thinking I'm not an athlete.
Or Creature Comforts, please sponsor us.
I'm serious. Dead ass serious. Somebody, because this is
we need a sponsorship out of this shit.
Because this will be, I think, a big deal. A big deal. Because like I said, I don't work out or nothing. I just walk a lot.
A 4.5, I would be. I don't even know what I would do.
I would shit my pants.
Yeah, I would literally.
I'll probably shit myself too, but. But
like I said, I'll kick myself in the nuts. If
I want to do that shit, bro. I'm telling you, it's all mind over matter.
Do you have a time? Clock?
We're gonna get stopwatches.
Are you gonna be off? Are you gonna be off
Sunday?
It's gonna be on a Sunday.
Are
he
you
is.
off?
He is.
We're going to Marietta Square after that. It's Karina's birthday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So.
For what? Why?
Just it's her birthday, and then after, I mean, because he just wanted to get a drink. You don't have to. I mean, but
of course I want to.
Yes, that's right.
We're gonna go eat and get a drink, but
yeah, going to celebrate.
But he's running it. I'm
dead ass.
Amazon. I'm gonna get stopwatches and everything.
Yeah. So basically,
we're gonna have phones. We want people there, and we want everybody to be timing this shit. So
yeah. So we need.
Because I'm gonna be filming. I'm gonna be filming. I need everybody to have a stopwatch.
Somebody needs to be filming that clock, and somebody needs to be filming another clock, because it's not laser like you was talking about. It's gonna be stopwatches.
Oh, you know what we could do? We could have somebody hold up a stopwatch and then be at the finish line.
That's what I'm saying. And
then we can go and play the video back and see where.
Well,
we're gonna jerry rig this shit and make it work, but I mean, this is gonna be redneck accurate.
But it ain't gonna be no fake numbers. I'm gonna have real numbers. Yeah. Whatever it is, I'm fine with it. But my goal is a 4.5. I'm fine. Hey, look, this is something I just like doing. I always like sprinting, not long distance running. Sprints and race, those kind of things. I always loved that shit. I've been doing that. I just raced DeMarcus, 3 days ago?
Like 7. You.
Yeah, we was running in fucked up conditions. But I don't give a fuck. He's 20 years young. He's 20 years young. He's 20 years young. But he pulled a hamstring. He pulled a hamstring.
He didn't run.
I had boots on, and we running with nails, pallets, all types of shit.
But he's not gonna run a 4.5.
I'm telling you.
He said that he ran a 4.1.
No, see, he's from Chicago. No, I told him Bo Jackson nobody did that shit ever. But
I'm gonna talk shit to him about that when I see him.
But I'm just saying, these people I'm going against are not my age. So you put somebody against my age, I'm definitely fucking
I know for a fact, for your age, you are incredibly fast and
so because these are 20-year-olds. I'm dead ass serious.
Athletic,
These 20 years,
I have no doubt about that.
They're 20 years younger than me, and that's like barely beat me. And I wasn't even. And he pulled a hamstring. I was vaping after that shit. I was. He couldn't even breathe. He was done for the whole day.
Well, you better quit vaping to get prepped for this shit. Because I don't want to hear any
I'm one of those.
about your
I'm one of
fucking
those people. I'm one of those people. I just want. I'm not doing it 3 times. None of that. 1 time, boom. Whatever it is, where it is, we walking.
What
on.
if it's like a 5-3? What are you gonna do?
I'm not doing it again because I'm not trained for that shit to do it multiple. That's how you tear shit.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like if I.
The guys at the combine run twice.
Yeah.
If you ran twice, we can really get your.
No. That's unofficial shit. This will be official. That's what James did. If you come up with not a 5, but
I love the combine. The combine's coming up.
It is. They showing some.
Oh yeah. By the way, for the combine, we're going all out.
You mean the draft?
We're for the draft. I mean, combine too. Well, fuck, we did. Well, no, we're not gonna do combine because there's no way we're gonna be off.
Combine, yeah.
But we're gonna be off for the draft, and we're all gonna watch the draft.
Fuck yeah.
Draft's on a Thursday.
Tell me who the
I'm
Falcons.
gonna fucking be off on a Friday. I'm gonna try and work like before 7. Get off before 7.
I mean, it don't. The
Draft doesn't start till 8.
Yeah.
8:20.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, I love the draft.
But who do y'all think the Falcons should pick with their first pick?
You know, we were just talking about it. I think it would be hilarious if you guys picked like an offensive lineman that was drafted, like that was
Dude,
projected in the 3rd round.
Why would you do that shit? Right now, I'm Super Bowl bound. Right now, they're
with who drafting who?
So right now,
You guys need a quarterback.
no, we're gonna do free agent shit.
Who?
Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Fields.
Or it don't even matter because Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, or Kirk Cousins, I will rock with. But if we draft, I don't think we'll draft a quarterback. But if we do, I like Daniels from LSU. There's a lot of good talent. But right now, I think we free agent, pick up a quarterback, go franchise pass rusher with your boy Turner from Alabama. I know. I've been versed, but I told you that.
We'll see. We'll see who has a better
But
career.
you know what, though?
But
you know what, though? I'll take that back. Because if he's a verse coming to the Falcons, you going to be a Falcons fan?
Don't buy a Falcons jersey.
No. I mean, no.
I'll watch the Falcons game and cheer on Jared Burse.
That's fine. But that means you'll go to a game and shit.
Oh, I'll fucking go to a game right now.
I'm not gonna cheer for him though.
No, you have to. You can't do nothing.
I went saw them play.
I don't want
Brady.
nobody raining on my parade though.
It's a fair weather franchise.
Who?
The Falcons. A fair weather franchise.
He just said he doesn't want me to go and rain on his parade. So basically, if we win, he doesn't want me to.
What you mean if you win? I thought you were gonna go for the Falcons.
No, but I'm saying that they're playing the Bucks.
No. Okay, that type shit. No, you be going for the Bucks. That's cool. I thought you were saying that if you went for the Falcons, you know.
No, I'm not gonna just troll you. No.
Oh, yeah.
But if they're playing the Bucks, I'm going for the Bucks for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't want you to just flip your script.
Mike Evans is probably gonna be gone.
Yeah.
That really
That's Baker
sucks.
And they're saying we might get Keon Coleman from FSU.
That's tight shit.
Their wide receiver.
That's tight shit because I
It
really
does fit
liked
the
him.
bill.
Young too.
Mike Evans is so awesome.
Awesome.
It's so great.
Y'all, why don't y'all just let this man retire as a Buck, bro? He played with y'all.
I wish we would.
Who else are they paying? Nobody. They just don't want him.
That's not
Chris
true.
Godwin.
Chris Godwin.
He's more.
David.
They're pass rushers.
Yeah. All of our linebackers.
They don't have a premier pass rusher.
Yeah, they do. It's
They got
Vita
good.
Vea.
That's but
he's in a pass rusher, but still, I'm
I got
just
you,
pointing
but-
out money.
I just think they just want to start over, rebuild or something.
I mean, Baker made a solid case of sticking around. I hope Baker sticks around. That'd be really cool.
I think Baker could stick around.
Yeah, he played great this year. He actually had a better statistical season than
that
Patrick.
coordinator left.
Which one?
Y'all offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Baker put
He
him
was the
on.
OC?
He got hired as a. Did he go to the Seahawks?
No, that was the Ravens defensive coordinator, Mike McDonald.
That's a good move, though.
God, I love him.
I forget
I
who it
would
was now.
give myself to him.
For who?
the DC for the Ravens. He's now the Seahawks head coach.
Yeah,
he's such a good coach.
Yeah, they got a younger Pete Carroll. That's what the fuck they
Pretty
got.
much. He made so many of our players so good this year.
That's what I'm saying.
Kyle Hamilton. He's
Hall of Famer already in his first year.
He's my next jersey. I love.
What color jersey would you get
for Ravens jersey?
Yeah.
Well, I already have a purple Lamar.
So you get black.
Yeah, I need a black one. Maybe a black Kyle Hamilton.
You know, those away jerseys go hard, though.
Yeah, I like the white.
Boy.
I like the all white. White pants, white
The
jersey.
Ravens uniforms.
But I'm just saying, to wear out the white go hard.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, the Ravens jerseys are just badass. They're really cool.
Yeah,
the all black.
Falcon jerseys hard.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they fuck they are.
Not with the giant ATO.
No, I don't like.
Stupid ass
I don't like that shit. I like the '90s black.
Yeah, those are good.
And I like, the, you know, I fuck with the.
I don't like the new ones with the giant ATO. It looks terrible.
I do like the Ravens vintage jerseys from 1996 and 97.
I hated the socks when I wore those long ass white
That's
socks.
fair. I like the flying shield. Is really cool. My brother has a really cool vintage shirt from 1996. It's made by Starter. You guys remember that brand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So Starter made this shirt.
Star.
I went to a convention this past fall, and I was wearing that shirt. My brother let me wear it, and I had these sports fan guys come up to me, and I sold it to him basically, like the way I verbalized. And he offered me $300 for the shirt.
Damn.
And my brother only got it for like $60. So it's not my shirt. It wasn't my right to just sell my brother's shirt that I was wearing.
Mm-hmm.
But the dude offered me $300 for the shirt, and I was like, dude, I appreciate it, and I would probably consider it, but it's not my shirt.
Yeah. Damn. $300 for a fucking t-shirt.
This is a cool shirt. Maybe I can look it up here.
Who do you think has the hardest uniforms in the entire NFL?
Ravens gotta be up there.
Yeah.
I do like the all chief red.
I like so many. I like the classics.
Bills.
Yeah.
Some
I
of the
like a lot.
Patriots.
I think the Patriots got the weakest ones.
Really?
I like the old school Patriots, like the old school, like with the white helmets, red shirts, and white pants. I like that. Then I like the era with Drew Bledsoe when they had the.
Bledsoe was good, man. Bledsoe was a pretty good player.
Yeah, I like it when they had like it wasn't the same blue they have now, that dark blue. It was like a brighter blue and silver pants. I like those two uniforms.
You like the Cowboys uniform?
No.
Yeah.
You don't?
No.
Like
people love them.
I like. So here's the one thing that I saw. They don't. A lot of people don't like how their helmets are like a silver. Then they'll wear a white jersey with navy blue numbers, and then the pants will be like a teal. I love the fucking teal pants.
I think it's
I love
very
that color
basic looking, but I mean they're not bad.
I just like traditional uniform.
I do too. I like the 49ers look.
I do too. I like the all red. Is really cool with the gold.
I'm not
really
badass.
a fan of like any of the color rush stuff though. I don't really like it.
Some color rushes.
I think some color rushes are really cool.
Yeah.
I don't like the Vikings uniforms. In fact, I think they look too much like the Lakers.
I think they need to put more yellow in there. Like I can see them wear fucking alternate all yellow with the purple helmet.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, that's more Lakers, but I think they need to spice it up with yellow. So, your boy...
How you feeling right now?
Feeling fucking lit. I'm on fucking vacation. We're going to go to the Smoky Mountains. We're going to be in the cabins. My wife just told me today we're 20 miles away from the next cabin, and the cabin is on a waterfall, so it's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah,
that's sweet. And dude offered me $300 for that.
God damn.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Vegas. Dude, I just can't wait for warmer weather, honestly. And I like cold weather, but like, I'm to the point now.
Let's go to the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sick of this cold shit.
And the beach.
Yeah,
put the top down on the Jeep.
Boy, that shit badass though. What's your Kareem, what Kareem say when she saw the inside of it?
This is nice.
Yeah? So, yeah, because
I mean, it's got that giant screen in it and everything.
Wow. And we got the basic ass shit in the inside.
Yeah, but it's still fun.
Oh yeah.
Do you ever take the doors off or no?
Yeah,
You do?
I'd done it one time with her. And I think she does it often, but I did it one time. We was coming from the Georgia mountains, and we had it top off, and that shit was cool. Letting the wind blow through my bald head, so it was cool, man. It was cool.
You're gonna be out for the next week, man. I'm so jealous.
Actually, I think we probably no, it's too fucking cold.
What?
Cause I was like, we probably fucking take it off.
Oh yeah.
But it's gonna be colder where we're going in Smoky Mountains, so it's gonna be fun though.
I want to go on vacation so bad, dude.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, hell yeah. I think. Yeah, we have some exciting vacations. We never be in a hotel type shit. We always wanted some kind of excursion. And we used to hit up a lot of places before COVID, but since
Are you taking all the dogs and everything?
Oh yeah, that's what makes it. That's what makes it the best, because it's like they go on vacation too. You know, they're like, this is our family vacation. So
check that again. Make sure we're rolling. We're still good.
Yeah, that's
still good.
Yeah, that's what makes it the best, because it's like a family vacation. They know it. We watch scary movies, so it's fun. So we all.
Do you have any excursions already planned there or no?
Oh, she already have that shit planned.
Like, what will you do? What do you think you're gonna do?
Oh, this hike, and more hike, and more hike, and more hike, and then.
But will you do like?
Oh yeah, I don't know. She'll tell me, but she always have that planned out. But it's mostly we're gonna be outdoors until dark, and then we come home and we'll come back and have some lunch and shit. But then we're going back out somewhere else and shit. But it's always fun. I'm exhausted, so by the time I get back Saturday, I'm just gonna relax, and then I'll have all my exercise that I would normally have with my. I just hope I don't, overdo it hiking, like fucking twist on some shit, because I ain't never been up there before on those trails, so. But I ain't gonna have no excuse.
You better not. I
I'm not
swear
gonna have no
to
excuse.
God, if you twist
I'm not
your
gonna have an
ankle,
excuse. I'm hoping.
Oh my God.
I'm hoping that altitude is gonna be a little different, so I'm just running it one time, so I'm good.
I really hope that you can do it. Like, dude, I swear if you get hurt before this.
I won't. I hope not. I hope not.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The whole world's gonna be watching this shit. I hope. Like, people want to see this shit.
I know.
What's the coolest vacation you guys have ever been on?
I would have to differ, like, most beautiful place from, like, coolest.
Okay.
Because for me, the key, going out of the Florida Keys and fishing and snorkeling and all that shit, that's like the coolest. But like most beautiful, Montana and Wyoming. That was just like, when you look at it, you're like, oh my God, how is this even real? Looking at those mountains and shit, and everywhere you look, there's mountain. Because we're not used to mountain ranges here.
No, it's just hills.
Yeah. So seeing like real mountains and driving along the outside of a mountain carved out, that'd probably be mine.
What you
got? I've been on a lot of vacations. Couple things. I mean, I went on an Alaskan cruise. That was pretty cool. Docked out of Seattle, and then went through Canada. Went to the capital of Alaska, Juneau. That was really cool. I was 16 years old at the time, and it was my 16th birthday that I spent on the cruise, and we went on. And I remember we had a balcony room. I remember waking up on my 16th birthday. Of course, Alaska is 4 hours ahead of us, so if it's 10 a.m. here, it's 6 a.m. there. I remember waking up at 6, 7 a.m. and then going out to the balcony and glaciers all in the water. And so just passing these giant glaciers as we were passing through was really cool. I went on a cruise through the Caribbean. At the time, when I was 19 years old, it was the world's largest cruise ship. And I remember stopping in Haiti. And Haiti, at this particular area that we were in, had like the world's largest zip line across a gulf. So I remember doing a zip line across the Gulf of my cruise ship. That was pretty cool. I remember. I've been to I have family in Idaho, so we were going to Idaho and Boise, and my uncle took me and at the time my girlfriend on a little snow trip up to McCall, Idaho, and there's a hot springs up there, like an in-ground hot springs that I went to, so that was pretty cool too.
What about you?
Alaska was great. I did the hot springs, and that was that. But that was the prettiest place I've ever been.
Alaska?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
but
gorgeous.
Damn, I got it.
but the most place I disrespected the most was, and not disrespected, but I didn't appreciate it like I should have, and that was being in the Amazon in Peru. That shit. I didn't appreciate it like I should have. You know what I'm saying? Because we saw Mount Machu Picchu, one of the wonders of the world, and it was fun, but I just wasn't in my comfort zone because it's basically a third world country, and you're not going to get the same kind of stuff, and that was kind of
experience.
Yeah, so I kind of was a spoiled American, wanted all this shit, but you ain't gonna get that in that country. So, but I do appreciate going there.
Were you bitching about like the mosquitoes and anything?
It's just everything. Just like I'm just too American.
They don't have my McDonald's.
Yeah,
breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, it's just
Where
too.
the fuck's McDonald's? In this Amazon forest.
Well, type shit. You can only eat one time a day, because you're getting your food shipped in. Oh, do you see what I'm saying?
Fuck that shit. I'll stay.
See, you acting like me.
Right,
He's a true American. Because that's how I was acting. I'm like, what the fuck? What you mean?
At least 2 meals.
No, the next time you'll eat is 6 p.m. I'm like, from what? And you be hiking. Yeah, and you're in the Amazon, you're draining because
you're drenched. It's humid.
Yeah, and those fucking insects.
And you gotta eat whatever they make you.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they serving out there?
It doesn't matter. You was hungry. That's the only time you're gonna eat. It was. Yeah, that's the only time.
Taking a plane back home.
No, that shit is not that easy.
I know.
You have to get on a charter plane, then get on a fucking boat.
Fucking hijack a boat and get the fuck out of there. It's
a little yellow. Going through.
I'll find my way. I'll use the stars to get back. I'll figure some shit out.
Yeah, see,
I am not staying there eating fucking soup one time a day. Got me fucked up. Fuck that, dude.
That's what I was acting like.
Eat some lizard soup.
That's what I was acting like. And guess what? When you go to bed, you don't have 4 walls either. You have sheets over a fucking tent.
Fuck that. What is this? Naked and Afraid? Fuck.
Naked and Afraid.
I'm sorry, but like,
I'm
all for the outdoors, but like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
If we didn't have AC and I'm sitting out here
got none of that
fucking
shit.
surviving, that's not a vacation.
I mentioned it before we started this.
You see how I was acting?
I mentioned it.
You my son, dog. I swear to God.
I mentioned this before we started.
Fuck?
You wanted to know my horrible camping trip?
Oh, yeah. Hold on, let's make sure. Let me make sure.
Oh my God,
I want to get this.
bro. That's my son. I act just like that. I was mad. I was acting like a kid. I was like,
So,
what the fuck,
my
man?
horrible camping trip, I was 12, 13 years old maybe, and at the time, like, me and my family were pretty heavy into the church. Our church had a camping trip here at Red Top Mountain in Cartersville, and they rented a little area that all of us could set up our tents at.
Right.
Well, so we show up at Red Top Mountain, and we chose a little area that was actually a little bit downhill. So these plots are pretty recognizable. You know, they got stones around them to show where you can place your tent. So I remember me, my dad, and my brother, we set up a tent down this little slope. I set it right there. And at first it was good, and we were just hanging out with some of the other people that was part of our church, and then we had like the worst storm of the summer. Well, since we were down a slope, our tent got drenched. We couldn't sleep.
What's wrong with you, man?
So
what the fuck wrong with you?
Here's where it is. Our shit was drenched. So we tried to.
Hey,
I'll try not to.
We try to improvise. So I guess one of our church friends had a huge tent, like a 15-person tent. And he let us stay in his tent because it was multiple rooms in this giant tent. And I remember my dad had set up like an air mattress, like a small little twin-sized air mattress for me at the time. And I was in a sleeping bag on this air mattress, and I was able to go to sleep. Well, then I wake up to being poured on by rain throughout this whole tent, and I'm shivering. I'm literally, my teeth are clattering. Damn. Because how freezing fucking cold this was. We left at like 3 a.m. Like, fuck this. This is the worst thing I ever felt in my life. This is dog shit. And needless to say, I've never been camping again.
You know, one time I went camping when I was in college, and we were at this place called what?
Go ahead, I got a crazy one for you.
We were in this place called Tate's Hill State Forest in Florida, and it was same thing, 3:00 in the morning, and we're out nowhere near anybody. I mean, you're out in the middle of nowhere, and car comes up at 3 a.m. and is sitting there, and I woke up because I heard it, and the light shine and everything, and he just sits there, and then peels off. I couldn't sleep the rest of the fucking night because all I'm thinking is, what the fuck was that? Out here in the middle of nowhere, and this guy's just looking at us or whatever. Wow. And I probably saw me get up from the reflection of the light or whatever.
Right.
Yes.
I couldn't sleep. Now, we're telling stories because I'm about to go hiking. Mm-hmm. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. I got one. Shout out to Karina and my in-laws in Germany. This is a good one. So my in-laws, they live in the German Alps, and so their neighbor where they live at is a tourist area, people come to the Alps and tour and stuff like that. In their village, I guess, their neighbors has a horse stable where they take people on horse tours and stuff like that, and it's a bread and breakfast type stuff, and that's their.
I see.
So that's their job. They
host tourists.
Yeah.
Who travel through, spend the night, then leave.
Yeah, and then they take them on horse tours throughout the Alps and stuff.
Yeah.
That's their setup. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. I will show you pictures. That's their background. So if you look out their window, you can see the peak of one of the Alps mountains. It's it's beautiful, and that's what you see. You're in a mountain range. So the people, their neighbor who has that thing, they have a little getaway cabin, off the grid up in the mountains further. If you want to get off the grid type stuff, and they have that. So they let my in-laws go up there just to get away up in the mountains. So how you get up there, you have to hike throughout you have to hike. You have to really hike.
With your suitcase and everything?
No, this is all backpack. This is
so
not.
You're light packing,
Yeah, to get to the cabin, and you're going through some. I mean, you're in the Alps. You're going through some terrain. So, to make the story get scarier, so you're going through all this shit, right? And so their son is a little loony. He's
second door on the right.
Huh?
Second door on the left.
Yeah, second door on the left.
Yeah.
Never mind. Keep going.
Yeah, he's a little.
Second door on the left.
Yeah, he's a little different. So he was in a ward, psychic ward, because he was actually he started praising Hitler. We're in Germany now. He was a Hitler fanatic. I hated to say that, but it was true. He was in a psych ward for that because he had a white German Shepherd, and so we go up to the cabins. I didn't know all this, and he's locked away. So he's locked away. So we get all the way to the cabins and stuff. Like, damn, we're finally there and shit. And everything is off the grid. There's no toilet. It's like if you have to use the bathroom, you have to go outside the cabin to an outhouse type shit. And you're in the middle of in the forest, in the mountains. Nothing but this one cabin. Nothing else but that cabin. So if you have to go outside, that's it. No street lights, no nothing. You're in the forest, right? And on, I guess we had got a text or something that the son is missing, got missing from the psych ward.
Hitler lover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Missing.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's where he hangs out at when he runs away from the place.
Okay.
So this is going on, and I'm like, what is the chances of this shit? You know, this motherfucker is loose now, and this is where he normally hides out when he runs away all the time.
Like at the outhouse, or just
yes, at the outhouse. That's his getaway. And then when they said that, and then I started looking around, I saw like a little carving. I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker really does hide out in there. Carvings of that and shit, and then.
Like swastikas.
Yeah, and my in-laws never knew that because they don't go up there like that. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I saw this shit, and then I couldn't sleep for the rest of the night because we in the middle of the forest type shit, and then so I was scared shitless. And then that fucking morning, and it was like my wife don't get to go home that often, so I'm not trying to rain on her parade. You know, me being scared and shit. So her dad was just trying to make it up. It's like, so he, they like to hike. So do you want to take the long way home or the short way home? Because, he doesn't want to piss her off his daughter or whatever. So she knows they like to hike. So she's like, let's take the long way home. And I'm like, okay, I don't like to hike. And so we're going further up the mountains. And this time it's so thick in the clouds with clouds and shit, you can't see shit because you just. And so I literally just walking mad as fuck. I'm like, why does she take the long way home? I don't want to do this shit. So I'm complaining to myself, and then I kid you not, because there's cows roaming every fucking where. I stepped in the biggest cow shit. My whole fucking leg got fucking. It went up to my fucking thighs. I fell in a hole of cow shit. And I had to walk in that shit and cow shit up to my thighs for like 10 miles down. Smelling like cow shit. And my mother-in-law was like, there's no fucking way you coming in my house with all this shit. You're going to have to script. And I'm like, God damn. And I had to walk all the way home with that shit. And I was so fucking mad. And my wife didn't even look back at me because she knew I was mad.
Did you get staph infection by chance?
No, I did not. But I was mad as fuck though.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna see this fucking loony kid or something.
No, I didn't see him. Thank God I didn't, because that was some wild shit I didn't want to see. Some Looney Tune that's been locked up for years, and today is his day to break out while I'm in his cabin. And it was an old prank. I wish it was a prank.
You think that was like the scariest thing that's ever happened?
That was the fucking scariest thing. Ain't no fucking way. I'm in his house, and then
I'm trying to think of the scariest thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah,
There aren't too many scary things happen.
I don't really either. Like maybe being on a boat and like hauling ass to try and get out of a storm and like a big wave hitting and like literally us going through a fucking wave.
Oh,
like
God.
the whole boat, the wave was literally like this and our boat went fucking through it.
That's awesome.
And I thought we were gonna die. Like
I
thought we like once this shit hits, I'm gonna be in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Wow.
In the middle of a giant storm, just
Wow.
like without a boat.
Yeah, no, ocean is not my friend.
Yeah, in terms of like scary experiences or paranormal experiences, I don't have any really.
Yeah, I don't think I have any paranormal shit.
Or just weird things happening to me. No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Do you? I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think so.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'd have to sit there and think about that one.
I would have to take a good look at myself and think about that.
I had one. I was living in Miami at the time, and and we was going home for the holidays. For Christmas, we like Alabama and stuff.
You're going back to Alabama.
Yeah, so we used to drive and stuff like that. But anyway, we get to my sister's house. I used to work a lot of hours at the time, and so I was dead ass tired. And plus, it was a long ass drive from Miami to Alabama, and then so the holidays came and Christmas came, and so everybody always wanted want to get up in the morning and go walk off the food. I'm like, I'm good. I'm tired. I just need to relax. I'm on vacation, shit like that. So the whole family got up and went on a walk. So I was like, I'm just gonna relax, send some text message off to some friends and say Merry Christmas type shit. So I go into the living room and try to relax, by myself. Try to turn the TV on. The shit didn't come on, so I'm like, okay. Maybe a little old TV. Maybe it'll take a little time to warm up. Mm-hmm. No big deal. Just like 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just shooting off some texts and shit, and then mind you, I'm by myself, right? And I'm just shooting off some texts. Then all of a sudden, I felt like a fucking bowling ball fell, and it fell in my sister's room, like. Boom! Like a bowling ball. It felt like a bowling ball fell. I'm like, what the fuck? Like it was that loud. I'm like, what the fuck? So I get up because it was that loud. Go in her room to see if what the fuck was going on. Nothing fell. Nothing. It was just. Then all of a sudden, when I'm just looking around, this is nothing fall. Then all of a sudden, the fucking TV comes on in the living room.
Oh, shit.
Fucking blasting loud as fuck, like the fucking on a volume 100, boom, like speakers and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
You thought somebody was in that bitch.
No, I thought it was fucking
paranormal.
Yeah, because there was no fucking way.
Yeah,
Nobody
I would
was,
be fucking freaking out.
Let me tell you, dog. I fucking ran and tried to cut that bitch off. Wouldn't fucking cut it off finally, and I fucking sat outside until the motherfuckers came back. I said, y'all gonna have to quit fucking walking and come back home. Your fucking house is haunted type shit. You know what I'm saying? I sat outside. I kid you not. I sat on the front door until they fucking got there. Because that shit fucked me up.
I've been in the house one time and it was the same thing. But I was by myself. My dad, my whole family's there. My dad, my mom, my brother. And it was like, we had just gotten home from a baseball tournament. Something sounded like somebody was like walking up there and then tripped. And my dad went up there looking with a bat and everything. Like, we thought somebody was up in there. Wow. But, yeah. Never nothing crazy paranormal. But that would terrify me.
It fucked me up. And it was bright daylight. It was 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
10, now it was 9.
And it only happens when you're alone. Fuck that.
You guys ever watch paranormal shows?
I like that shit.
Like Paranormal Activity?
No. I like it, but I just think it's corny. I mean,
I understand when they're searching for paranormal shit?
You like Ghost Adventures. It's a dumb show. It's a dumb show.
Yeah, it's corny. Did you hear? Did you hear? And you don't see.
Let's look at our meter.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And they're like, oh, Aaron, go sleep in the attic by yourself for 5 hours. And they're like, fuck you.
But
go fuck yourself.
I kid you not. The movie... when it first came out, I kid you not.
The first one's terrifying.
No, the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, that movie's gay.
Now I gotta watch it. I feel like I've seen it.
You ever seen the Blair Witch?
Blair Witch?
I think it's boring.
Now because these people have seen more scary, scary
I remember
shit.
my mom
but
told
when that
me,
shit first came out in my time,
that
was in the 90s.
Scary movie.
That shit
I
was
remember
in the
my
90s.
mom telling me
that shit was never seen
Nightmare
before.
on Elm Street was so scary. I watched it and I'm like
what the fuck is this?
Scary.
It was scary at the time.
That's what I'm saying.
And Halloween is a fun movie for me to watch during Halloween. It's not a scary thing for me to watch.
The original Jason. Fucking one.
Jason is a badass.
That motherfucker, the reason why he's fucked up and have us watch those motherfuckers.
You're talking about Halloween.
No, Jason.
The Blair Witch.
Which one is Jason?
Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th.
Jason.
Yeah. Friday the 13th. You ever seen Friday the 13th?
Boy, watch one.
Which one is
Actually,
he? Just tell me. I don't know.
He's with the hockey man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That bitch. Watch 1, watch 2, watch 3. The original shits. That shit back in my day, that 70s, 80s. Them bitches. I kid you not.
At the time, it was scary.
At the time, it's still scary.
What do you think the scariest movie you've
Because
ever
it's like
seen?
because it's
Scariest movie you've ever seen?
Okay, so here goes back to at my time. I was 12 years old, and at the time, the first Paranormal Activity came out.
I remember seeing it in theaters.
And, you know, I look back at it now, and it's dumb, obviously, but what Paranormal Activity did well at was that it made you feel uncomfortable in your own home. Because essentially, how the movie goes is it's a young couple, boyfriend, girlfriend, or fiancés, young in their mid to upper 20s, and they live in a home, and it turns out the woman of the relationship has been pretty much like torturized and haunted by this demonic spirit her whole life. Well, guy doesn't know about that, so they get together, and this demon follows her into their home in California, and essentially they start experiencing or seeing paranormal stuff. So the dude sets up an in-home camera in their own bedroom, and they record themselves when they sleep to see if they can see anything. And essentially, as the nights go on, the more crazy the paranormal stuff happens. But I mean, it's a pretty nuts movie. Like, for example, they like this demon, they find that he has like a nest in their attic, and they have a picture, or the demon has a picture of the woman as a child, and it's like half burned, it's fucked up, so she's been tortured his whole life. Well, one night they like put baby powder at their threshold of their door, entering their room, to see if there is something, there'd be footprints. And as they're sleeping, this demon is like, you can't see him, of course, but he's walking into their room, and his footprints of this demon throughout their whole room, like watching them as they sleep. The movie does a good job of like making you feel uncomfortable in your own home.
What about you? Scariest movie you've ever seen?
the originals, Poltergeist. That shit was fucking the original one. That shit, bro.
What is it?
The Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. The originals back in the 80s. Everybody fucking died. That shit was a real curse. That shit was a real fucking curse, bro. Real curse. Everybody, all the actors in that bitch died.
Poltergeist.
Yes.
I never even heard
You
of
would
it.
shit yourself. That shit is so. Those originals, I think, was really fucking murdering people in those movies. Because that's how realistic that shit was. And how the fucking. Oh, boy.
Poltergeist.
Yes. I can remember that little old fucking lady in that movie. Well, if you watch that shit tonight, you won't sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Even now?
Yeah. It's just relax. Don't come prejudging the shit. Just come open minded. Like if you was back in that day, back in that time, which is my time as a kid. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That
Poltergeist.
Yes.
I gotta look this shit up.
You have to.
Because I've never even heard anybody say this.
Because you fucking with a real one, dog. I'm telling you. I'll give you some. And then go back and watch Jason.
Pull up a picture of it. Google this shit. I want to see what it looks like. I have to know.
And it's got some. They got some classic scenes in that bitch, and if you say it, you're gonna bring back some childhood memory shit.
Pull it. Let me see what a picture looks like.
Poltergeist the movie.
Poltergeist. They redid it recently.
Poltergeist is a 1982 movie directed by Tobe Hooper, starring Heather
Click
O'Rourke,
images.
Joe
Click it.
Mantello,
Tobe
and Sam
Hooper.
Simon.
Interesting.
I ain't never seen any shit like
Not
this.
that. It ain't not.
So Tobe Hooper.
This part right here.
Oh, where she crawls through the TV?
No, ain't no.
That's the ring.
Oh.
Yeah, but that old lady scene when she's.
Mm-hmm. Tobe Hooper.
Oh, it's a classic. I'm watching this shit tomorrow night with my wife because
fuck that shit.
No, because my wife probably haven't watched it either. I'm finna. Yeah.
You're gonna scare the fuck out of
Tobe
me.
Hooper is a hell of a horror director. He directed the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And that movie is nuts.
The originals.
The originals in 1972.
Not that far back. I'm talking about sometimes the 70s. I like anything 80-ish. 72. 70.
That's Texas Chainsaw
that's
Massacre.
good.
It came out in
That's good.
1972.
I still think the
Oh,
scariest thing I've ever seen, and I couldn't even make it through the whole thing. I watched it when I was like in middle school or something. The Grudge.
Oh, that doesn't bother me.
What?
That doesn't bother me, no.
You watched it?
Yeah,
That doesn't bother me.
Oh my god! When I saw that bitch with her fucking white ass face, and then going down the stairs backwards and shit.
Fuck yeah, it's
Fuck
awesome.
that shit, bro! I saw that and like I was watching on my phone or like on my iTouch. That's what it was. I was watching on this bitch. I fucking like closed out of this shit and like never.
Did you know
went to
it's
it.
originally a Japanese movie?
Yeah, yeah.
Slender Man, that ain't fuck with you?
Slenderman's awesome. I
Slenderman
love
fuck
Slender
you up.
Man.
I never actually like watched.
Do you
it.
know what
whole
Slender
myth
Man
I
is?
know what it is.
The
but-
whole myth of that bitch.
So,
That bitch is
essentially, Slender Man came out in 2011? 2012? So, Slender Man was a creepypasta. You guys know what a creepypasta is? It's essentially made up horror online stories on the internet of people.
I like
So
that shit.
essentially, people started coming up with this story of Slender Man. It's a dude in an all white suit, but with a tuxedo on, and he essentially makes you go insane if you look at him. And so it got really, really, really popular. They made horror games after it. In fact, it's one of the games that helped revolutionize the horror genre of today. So horror games were huge back in the early 90s, mid 2000s, but then like Slender Man came out and revitalized it. So essentially the creepypasta, the dude who made the creepypasta, other people came in and essentially photoshopped like old pictures from like the 1960s, and you would see they photoshopped Slender Man in the back of
Everything
the
that
photos.
happened, and he was basically.
And he was there always, and it's not scary.
It is scary.
It's really cool though. I'm gonna have to.
But
Pull
you
up.
get it. But
Yeah, but,
everywhere
like-
anything happened, you pretty much.
But
see
if you
that
look at a
figure.
picture of him, are you cursed or only? if you
You're
see him in person?
you essentially go insane,
Yeah,
or
you fuck.
crazy stuff happens.
And another thing that happened in real life to me, and it was back in Germany again, is that thing about Mona, that fucking thing on the internet that was telling those kids to kill their parents and crazy shit. Have y'all heard about that? It was some fucking thing that it was making kids, and they was saying some crazy shit like telling kids to kill themselves. And I think it was called Mona. It was like this little Japanese doll shit. And so my wife's cousin in Germany, basically somehow kid got it, and she was scared shitless.
She was scared of the doll itself, or scared of what the kids were gonna do when they saw it.
I guess.
So like old photo here, like whatever,
And you'll see him.
and just
That was creepy.
kind of cool stuff.
Cause
Like
it was a documentary on that shit
was a
on
movie.
HBO.
Yeah, there's a movie.
And like
now.
they said they went crazy off of that, and that's some real scary shit.
Slender Man. The game is awesome.
I ain't
The game
playing
is
that shit.
awesome.
See, I have to watch scary movies like during the day. 'Cause, bro, if I
I
watch a
watch-
scary
it was-
movie at night, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to
But
sleep.
what's so fucked up? We like watching them in the cabins. That's just
Fuck that shit,
That's-
dude.
and
You
we're
don't
It
talking
is
care.
about-
nuts. Yeah.
it's nuts, but that's how we get it. That's how we're
I
a
couldn't do
little
it.
off a little bit.
Maybe
But,
if I was with other people, but by myself,
no,
I
it's
can
just
only
me
watch
and my
a
wife
movie.
and my dogs, and we're 20 miles away from the next cabin.
See, a horror movie like
Real
it,
shit.
especially the new ones, it's more of a comedy than a
Yeah,
fucking scary movie.
I don't like the new horror shit these days.
What about like, what about the one where if you make noise?
Oh, The Quiet Place.
Yeah,
That
You think
ain't
that's
scary. Fuck
It's
no.
not scary. It's
lame as
more
sign.
suspense
Yeah,
than
no,
scary.
sign.
Do you get scared by
Fiction.
like jump scare shit?
No.
Or
I like
Yeah,
the jump scares get me, dude.
A little.
Fuck. I'm not-
A little.
I like realistic shit.
I saw a horror movie. Now this really got me a little bit. I was with my girl. I think last year. We watched a movie about the Jonesboro massacre. Do you guys know it? Or Jonestown? Sorry, not
Where
Jonesboro.
they drink the Kool-Aid?
Yeah,
Is that a movie?
yeah.
Is that must watch or something?
I
It's
think
on
I've seen
Hulu. It's a
I've
pretty
seen it.
nuts movie because it was real. It happened. It's like, the this cult leader leads a group of 1,000 people into the woods of South America and Ghana or whatever it was, Ghana, something like that. And he creates a cult, and then he essentially brainwashes over 1,000 people, and he forces them at the end when the United States government starts getting involved in their cult to try to stop it. He revolts and essentially commands all of his followers to kill themselves with the Kool-Aid. And in the scenes you have people drinking Kool-Aid, but then you have people who realize at that time, like, holy shit, I'm about to kill myself here, and so they're like, no, I'm not drinking this. He's like, okay, and he's got bodyguards with AK-47s to kill them on spot if they don't drink this Kool-Aid. And so he has all these people kill themselves. It's a pretty crazy scene, and then at the end of the movie, the people who are filming everything catch him in his own room. He's like, he's like, proceeds. He snorts a line of Coke and Xanax, and he blows his brains out in front of these people. It's a pretty crazy movie.
I gotta watch this shit.
It's I forget what it's called. I think I saw it on Hulu, but I remember being pretty uncomfortable about it because it was real.
Damn.
It was a nuts movie.
I'm gonna go to bed and I have fucking nightmares.
Well,
I'll have to watch like a comedy movie.
Yeah.
I have to watch a comedy movie to get this shit off my fucking head.
What? We didn't even say nothing.
I know, but I just been thinking about this. They're so good.
Yeah.
Make sure the numbers are there. Still good.
We're at that hour mark.
Yeah. All right. I think we're good. We'll wrap this one up. We'll be back.
See you Sunday.
Please, tune the fuck in because this is really happening.
Are we gonna go live Sunday?
I don't know if the connection. What I don't want is the connection to go out and be.
I got you. Yeah.
I think we're gonna film it. You guys are gonna have to stay tuned. We're gonna post the clips on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. We're gonna post it everywhere.
Oh yeah.
So be ready for that shit.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if he can run a 4 or 5. Be ready.
Yep.